All right, so we'll go to the wife real quick.
Absolutely.
Slide that other one over so they can both talk.
go for it.
Go that way.
You're gonna have to lean in a little bit. You go. Yeah, you're good.
We were talking a little bit about super iconic photo.
Yeah.
And dude, honestly, like this whole, we'll kind of go into it a little bit more after this because I want to do our segment about this fight.
Yeah.
But how do you feel having to watch him in a cage over there?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up, pass out,
hands numb,
just hands numb, shaking. Like
that was the first one I've heard today. She was like, my hands were numb.
Yeah, I could not feel
I was like, I haven't heard that one yet. You were really
just very scary. But I believe in him so much, like that just in the back of my mind helps me. But
does that like, are you quiet over there usually?
I could hear you. So no.
Okay.
I could hear. So it was funny during the fight. By the way, I could not hear my corner. I'm not shitting on my corner at all, but I could hear my wife and Sam, her cousin. Those were the only two voices I could somehow hear out of the crowd, and I was like, why are these the only two voices that I hear? I must be used to getting yelled at by them. And that's why. Like, I don't know.
The loudest people.
They are loud, yeah. And they're very distinct voices, so
I feel like in the beginning I'm a little more quiet, and then like as it's going, I get more loud and into it. But his mom and I just sit there and hold hands the entire time, and we're just like,
which is what you said.
Yeah. That's what they've been doing since.
I was kind of bummed
since the beginning.
I could not see you guys at all. Like literally, like the second that last fight finished, I was like, I'm going to my spot A, and then I have my spot B picked out. Like I didn't. I saw you like for a split second when you like stared at me at the end of the fight.
Okay.
But I could tell you were you have like this look in there where
I wasn't very happy.
You weren't very happy.
No.
But you were looking through me. Like I can tell you weren't looking at me at all. Like I don't even know if you remember.
I think I saw you. Yeah.
I think so.
I think so.
You might have.
There was a lot going on in my head, but
yeah.
But it was. I could see everybody. I could see all of you. Yeah. Even before the fight, when I was just staring the guy down, like I could see everybody behind him. I was like, oh, there's where all my fans are, right behind him. So,
dude, we were like, I've never seen like the opposite side of the little area, like in the back over there.
Yeah.
It is a way different vibe being back there.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that. Like when you're up front, you're just like, waiting for another fight. Like you're just chilling, you know? But back there, it's like you could cut the tension like with a knife.
Yeah.
Like it was like you'd see people leave and then they're obviously going to the cage. And then by the end, I got like a cool shot of you where I was looking. You're the only person in there.
Yeah.
Like you watch the people come out and then they come back in there when they're like all messed up from the fight and they're like,
literally the one guy just like collapsed.
Dude, he was
messed up. Yeah. And so
that was a very eerie like moment
for sure.
I could tell you were just like I'm not even. Yeah,
I'm not. You're like, I was like, John, you take care of it. John, of course, John's running over there, cutting his wraps off, giving
him water.
Yeah, of course. But no, being in the back is completely different. And like Jackson and now Josh could definitely, tell you they've been in the corner a couple times now. It is pretty eerie, especially when you're in the main event. You're the last guy back there. Like literally we were all back there and there's nobody else back there. So you feel like you are alone, but you're also the show, and that's like really exciting. And I love that. Like I'm like, if I'm not the main event now, because I've been the main event so many times now, I'm like kind of like, oh, that kind of sucks. Like, am I even really the show? Like, am I even that big of a deal?
Does
like,
clearly
not.
Even care about me?
Yeah, pretty much. So like, yeah, being the main event is definitely a different experience, a more intense experience than just, if you're the first fight on the card, you're in and out. You know what I mean? So
how many fights of his have you been to?
Well, I went to his his last amateur fight. That was the first fight I ever went to. Yeah. And then I've been to like
pretty much
every one of his pro fights. I've maybe missed like 2 if it was in another state or something and I had work, but mainly I've been to all of them.
Yeah, she's been a trooper. She's been to pretty much every fight. And then if she hasn't been, she's been to a bunch of watch parties where all of her friends, they all get together and watch wherever the fight is.